G'day viewers, so it's a bloody cold, wet, rainy day today, so try and find something interesting to do. Just to give you an idea how cold it is here. 12 degrees, 12.5 degrees. It's cold. Okay viewers, I might try and find a proper fitting idler wheel for the take-up wheels of this vintage VCR. I should have one in here. This is a bag of new old stock replacement parts, VCR replacement parts that is. See, JVC guy, and yeah, there should be a similar matching rubber idler in there to fit this machine. Here's all new old stock. I've got a couple of bags in here. I've done a video on this before. I got this in the second-hand shop. And they've still got a heap of these too at the back. So turn this light on for a second. There you go. I've lubricated this little wheel here. That turns quite freely. But unfortunately this rubber belt this little rubber belt repair I put in here a while ago, it didn't like my silicon spray, so it's gone all crappy. There's a drive. That drive's actually working quite well. That's still okay. It's just this idler's a problem. It doesn't actually grip onto the take-up wheels here. So there's some bigger belts on that, and you can see on the sides of these wheels there's little rubber tyres on there. I can replace those and get the full, might as well replace a whole lot of them. They should fit. They look the same width and everything, those big ones, so I can replace those and that middle one at the same time. That'll be all new then. I won't have any problems of it eating the tape. And there's the everything else is okay. Alright, got to get to that now. I've got to pull that spring off. Pull this little thingy, just pulls off. It's a fiddly process to get that off and change the idler, and then it'll be fixed. And it's all greasy. Viewers, I replaced the tyres on these take-up wheels. That middle one, I thought this near fitted, but it's a little bit too big, so I might have to find the one for the right size. Hopefully they've got another. They've got heaps of these bloody bags there, so I might try and find one that has one of those in it, but a little bit smaller. So I was able to rough the old one up on a bit of sandpaper, so that fixed it up. I whacked the control panel on, and we can whack a tape and see if it actually works any better. I do suspect that this idler might need to be changed next. So there's a couple of little tyres in there. This should fit. I think it's this one here that may fit. So that one here feels a little bit slippery. It turns alright. Well, let's put this front plate fascia back on and whack a tape in it. Okay, this one here took up a little bit. That worked. Still a bit slippery there. Doesn't quite want to take up the tape. Yeah, this one here might need I've got to find a place for this middle idler. Yeah, just I did a test just off camera, and this take-up section did work. But yeah, still not getting much grip. So it looks like I'm gonna have to change that little idler in there, get it to actually engage and actually take up the tape. Oh, viewers, I managed to get this thing almost completely apart. I love how this mechanism comes off in certain modules. It makes it very easy to service. Had I done this in the first place, would have made this job here a lot easier. Got that little idler off. There it is. And there's a belt to it. It's very, yeah, it's a bit worn and smoothed off. So we'll replace that one. Okay, viewers, I'll replace that little idler. Now, if I can move this, it engages that. So if I hold that with one hand, as this turns here, I'll try and turn it a bit. You can see that little idler, and there it turns. When that turns, this actual plate under here starts spinning. There's a little disc between this plate and that plate. This is the main drive half on that fan belt down there. In between there's a little fibre, bit of fibre washer. That's actually designed to slip. and this drives on the idler underneath there. Interesting. I suspect that little idler in there might be buggered, but getting that off is, I don't know, pretty hard. You need to pull its top washer off, and that's not going to be easy without breaking it. It's a very well built old machine, that's for sure. I'm going to have to start cleaning off all this excess not contact cleaner, sorry, silicone spray. That's actually gunks up all the belts in the first place. From when I lubricated all those bearings here. You can see they've had a pen on that and someone's marked that with a pen. So this thing's been serviced at least once before. Alright, let's whack it back together. There's a switch there, tells it when to stop, little wafer switch. This door's pretty cool though. Just designed to open, and it shows you this little tape symbol. That's cool. Okay, let's see if replacing that idler, that last idler, did anything. Yeah, let's roll the tape over. Well, that one there works. It's just not one of the. Grab one of these wheels. The take-up wheels aren't turning. That's a bit of a bugger. Replacing all those belts underneath and all those idlers. Thought that would have fixed the problem, but it appears it hasn't. Interesting. Wonder where the actual slipping's occurring. That's a really interesting one. This tape's pretty much buggered anyway, but it'll still play if I get this machine to work. Interesting. Such a well-built tank of a VCR, this one. This actually came with this TV when it was purchased in 1981. This is the original machine that it was purchased with, so it'd be nice to get this VCR working again. The front plate off here, the door, is the only thing that's missing off it. It'd be nice to have this slipping problem sorted out there. It's a nice old machine, very well made. You hear a little relay click. Oh, nice old vintage VFD as well. I think you set the clock. Yep, pretty easy to use. These older ones are pretty damn easy to use. So it's 10 to 5. Looks like it's 10 to 5 there. That's the actual time, 4:50 on a Sunday, 4:50 PM. Get the counter, reset the counter, then move for the counter, segment record. Picture search. Yeah. Very interesting, these older ones. Anyway, turn that off. Okay, viewers, that'll be enough for now. Thanks for watching.